All right, you guys, this is our bus. I feel like this is like MTV Cribs or something. So just kind of a quick overview on the outside. So the top does not have a roof rack. It does not have the like those two bars that we have up there. We bought that separately. It does not have that. We needed that for storage for traveling. So we decided that was an investment. It really wasn't that bad. But it is necessary if you want to put anything on the top. This probably goes to about, I forget the exact height, but you cannot fit in most parking garages. We will put it that way. Okay, so there is only, oops, let me unlock it. There is only one sliding door. There only one entrance. There's no door on the other side. Okay. So starting kind of in the front here, we have the standard edition. So this is nothing, there's no bells and whistles other than we decided to switch out the leather. Switch the seats out with leather. So this is the absolute standard with leather put in. There is nothing fancy. The radio is standard. We felt like we needed the car more than we needed all the bells and whistles that went along with it. You can always change it. You can upgrade. We did not, and it has worked out fine for us. So not a big deal at all. There are plenty of cup holders in this car. I'm going to show you if this opens. I think it does. So I just have an Atlas in here, but this console is very large. You can fit anything in there. It locks. You can put the purse in there. You can put anything in there. We put quite a bit of stuff in there when we travel. The seat up front is with a button. It pushes it back, to recline or move the seat back itself. The passenger seat does not have that. That is just a manual little bar that you push back and move the seat back itself. Let's see, anything else in the front? I don't think so, but that's kind of what the front looks like just on the standard edition. Nothing fancy. Going to the middle. So this is what it looks like. I just put all the seats back in. Seats 12 total. So we have a car seat, an infant, car seat here. Another one here, a car seat in the middle. And then we have two car seats in that middle row there. That middle row has 3 and the back has 4 seats. You have to be kind of careful with what car seats you put in this car, where you put them, because I don't believe all the connections are in here to put all, specific car seats, such as the base, things like that. You have to kind of play around with it. I'm not positive. My husband did all that, so I don't know exactly what seat does what. Let's see what else. So in the back, I will say one of the negatives in the back is that the air conditioning does not, I'm gonna see if I can turn this around. Let me see if I can turn this around, or I'll just turn it this way. The air conditioning does not get cool. It does not get cool in the back. It takes a while. That is one of the negative things that about this car, and that we've read about, and we were aware of that. I don't know if there's really any way to fix that, but it works. If you leave it on long enough, it'll get cool enough back there. It's just we just kind of had to deal with it. So that is a negative about it. Another thing this car does not have is, I hope you guys can see me okay, is a backup camera. You can get a backup camera. We did not get a backup camera. It's a little scary at first, but I am very used to it. It does have a sensor. So it actually is okay for me. I was used to a backup camera, so it was kind of different. It kind of took some getting used to. you just kind of have to just get used to the whole idea of driving this big thing. It is large, but I'm okay. I am about 5'3", and it probably looks funny with me driving it, but it's been okay. So I'm going to turn it back around. There is not much. I do like this little area here. This little walkway area here. I did not want all the seats like just jammed up to the side of the car, but there is really not that much storage room. So typically, and I'm going to kind of move back here, typically we have this third seat out, this one right here in the third row, and in the back, the 2 seats right here, we just put back in, but we typically have those out, especially when we travel. So we'll have those 2 out, this one, and then in the second row, we will have this one out. That was until we had our newest baby. So this one has come out as well. So you can take these out and put them back in, as often as you like. But keep in mind, when you have all of the seats in, this is the room that you have. So it's not much room when you travel, but for, everyday use, it's okay. I'm going to kind of show you back here also. Again, like I've mentioned in my videos before, I'm going to turn it around again. I do not allow my kids to eat in this car other than travel. And even then it makes me cringe. So it is clean. I have taken the floorboards out because they're carpet and like after a trip, and I have washed them. So you can do that like on gentle cycle. I've done that before. What else? So this is kind of where I was saying you would put in my the road trip essential video, where we hung like put either the DVD players or hung the things that they could put all their books and things like that in. I'm going to open the back up in just a minute, but I just kind of wanted to give you an idea also. So like if you wanted to put a DVD player at the top, you could probably do that. Like our last van had that, just like up here. But keep in mind that not all rows will probably be able to see that. So there's really not an ideal place unless you had multiple screens that you would be able to do that. And that is just kind of how it goes. Here's the number of, air vents here. Each row has a light. There are some color marks I tried to get off. If anybody knows, they are washable colors from our last trip. But if anybody knows how to get that off, please let me know because it's driving me crazy. Let's see, what else? Like I said, that one door, this is the only door that opens besides obviously the back. But I mean, it's, there's no door right here. It is strictly window. The window can open, but, and I think that's good for safety reasons. You only have one door that opens because you can't see who's on the other side of this car. Let's be honest. Okay, let me show you the back. So this is it. Both of these doors open, but this is it. There is not much, but if you don't need much space, then it's totally okay. I do not know what is in the Transit. So I believe there's more space back here, but really you can stick things under the seats and it's okay. It's not that big of a deal. So these open up fully, actually all the way back. And it's really okay. It fits us. It works for us. So like I said, you can stick things under the seats, and if you take the seat out, then it frees up a lot more space. But it sure did, when we had the seats out, it worked a lot better for groceries, but we're just gonna have to deal with it. It's fine. So anyway, I hope that kind of showed you what this van is. This is not a 4-wheel drive either. It does have all season, I think it's all season or all weather tires, but for traveling like in snow and things like that, we did buy some chains. So keep in mind, if you have a 4-wheel drive and you're traveling in snow, you will still need something required, I think, by like Colorado and probably other states as well. But keep in mind, this is not a 4-wheel drive. You can get some fancy ones of this car. This is not that one. But we did opt for the leather. That's very noisy. We did opt for the leather, and I feel like that was one of the, that was a necessity, because it absolutely, you need that when you have a lot of kids. So if you do anything and you buy, my recommendation, if you don't want to spend a whole lot of money, and it really wasn't that bad, I would say low 40s. I can't really remember exactly, but with everything, it was about low 40s. Then just get your standard version and just upgrade to the leather, because it is absolutely worth it when you're cleaning stuff and when you come back from trips or wherever. It is absolutely worth it. So I hope that kind of gave a little tour inside. If I know you and you want to see the inside like in person, then let me know and I will be happy to show you. All right, so that's the big thing, the big bus. And I hope this helped if anybody's kind of looking at it. However, I do know, or I've read that I think they are discontinuing this van, I think this summer of 2021. So if you are in the market for one, they will probably be discounting them quite a bit to get rid of them, because I don't think there was quite a market for them as much as they had hoped, even though I see them quite a bit on the roads, but I guess they're not making as much money from it. So keep that in mind, that they will probably be discounted very soon. And there's not a whole lot of options, but if I were to look at another one, I would probably look at the Transit and see, because I believe that seats 15, this one seats 12. But just keep that in mind, that if you're in the market for one, go and see what the specials are, because it is absolutely worth it. And I love the exterior of it, that it looks more like a truck and more clunky than your average large passenger van. So anyway, hope that was helpful of you guys that wanted to see it. And like I said, if I know you and you want to see it, just let me know and I will be happy to show you. All right, guys, we'll see you next time. Bye.